Well, hey, our third fight of the night, our fight sponsored by Zoa Energy, and I think this is going to be an energetic fight, so a perfect sponsor to get us rolling here. And we are underway. The fighters will touch gloves, Shuey and Harris.
Which, interestingly, Shuey is also from Idaho. Oh, great.
Good overhand.
Yeah, great shot.
What a takedown there.
Takedown.
Maximus Harris flying across the mat.
There's that wrestling.
Yeah, it's that wrestling, right?
Grabbing him from behind now as Shuey will get up and turn to the cage.
Mat
Harris,
return.
though,
taking it to the center,
beautiful
dumping him
mat
down.
return.
Good, good.
hammer fist raining down on
There
the
we
top
go.
of the head of
Good.
Shuey.
Good, getting a hook in. He's getting a hook in. He's keeping him open. Good. Jaden's doing a good job, but he's got it. Man, that's tight.
Looking for a choke.
Shuey needs to start fighting those hands right away,
Yeah.
and he's doing a great job.
Doing a good job.
2-on-1.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, Shuey did a great job to get that arm out from underneath his chin. It looked like Maximus might have had position, but it is a tough territory to be in if you're Jaden Shuey now. Taking heavy shots to the side of the head. Big left hands there from Maximus Harris.
Maximus is doing a really great job mixing in the striking with the submission attempts. And
Right.
I think he's doing a great job making Shuey think about what's going to happen next.
Yeah. Yeah, Jaden's doing a good job of fighting the hands and doing a good technical defense. You know, Max is doing a good job of responding to those defenses in a good way, not trying to muscle it, trying to be technical.
Maximus is squeezing as hard as he can, trying to squeeze this match out of Jaden Shuey here. A minute 30 remaining. Shuey in deep trouble.
If Shuey gets out of this, I'll be interested to see how Maximus's arms are.
If Shuey gets out of this, I'll be interested to see how he does it. The full body scissors here as right hands now raining down on Shuey. Both fighters emptying the tank here. The first 2 minutes of the first round.
Great transition to the other side.
Yeah, he's trying to lock up a leg attack. He's got his legs crossed across Max's ankles, trying to create a leg attack there. It's not really working.
Wow.
Shuey is gassed. You can see he's using every ounce of energy to try to fight away from Harris. Harris now will roll him over. What an escape there by Jaden Shuey.
Good, that was a lot of energy these guys just spent. Now let's see what role that plays in the rest of this fight.
Shuey with a monster bomb, but Harris is able to duck away.
And the thing with Maximus being a wrestler is wrestlers have great cardio.
Yeah, right?
30 seconds remaining in our first round of this electric amateur bout. Harris again in control.
This does not look like a 0-0 fighter.
No, not at all.
Not at all. A guy that hasn't been in here before.
That's what happens when your dad is ahead of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
The question will be, with 15 seconds remaining in this first round.
Oh, he has an arm triangle.
Can he hang on for 10 seconds?
He needs to dip that left hip down to the ground and it'll get tighter.
Exactly. Take that space out, right?
Yes.
Increase your connection.
A lot of people think going to the right hip, but yeah.
Okay, encouraging though, if you're in the corner of Jaden Shuey, he popped right off the mat and ran back to his corner. He's ready for round two. When you talk about the MMA debut for Maximus Harris, the question is, did he just empty the tank in the first round? What does he have left?
I'm excited to see, I'm curious to see how he comes out the second round.
Right. We'll take a look at the replays here. This was a really exciting start to this one as you see Harris go great strength there in the angle, the high angle down onto the mat. And then a second takedown here as Shuey was doing his best, just couldn't quite control it.
Yeah, so much control, man.
And again, he was just so good at connecting everything, takedown to strikes to submission attempts to ditching that and going to strikes. It was beautiful.
The whistle sounds, the fighters report back into ready to roll here as we are ready to kick off our second round. We'll give Harris the likely tick there in round one. Here into our second round, though, of our third amateur fight of the night. This fight sponsored by Zoa Energy, and we are underway. The fighters will touch gloves.
I'm interested to see how Shuey adjusts what his cornerman told him to do. That was a great overhand.
Yeah, I think he connected with that overhand, and he's going to keep trying to work that.
Shuey definitely had to spend a lot of energy in that first round, but he didn't seem to take too much damage.
Good look there. Oh, right, I'm sorry.
Yeah, these guys are feeling each other out a little more this time. Like there's like a little more respect now.
I wonder if Max is a little tired there. Oh, good connections. Good sprawl from Shuey.
Shuey with a great uppercut there. Got just enough of him now as Harris is deciding to go down to a takedown.
Beautiful
takedown again.
You can see that he was expecting a takedown, though, so
yeah,
great adjustment from Shuey.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, he got his knees inside so he could get to a guard, you know, not land in side control or mount or anything like that. Land in a good position where he can go on the offense.
Look for your sweeps.
Minute 59 remaining here in the second with a big right hand from Maximus Harris. Harris and Shuey exchanging on the mat now. Shuey trying to fight him off here as Harris is looking for an entry in. Wrestling
triangle
in.
attempt here.
Wrestles him around.
Nice.
Really good escape.
Nice hip movement.
Transition.
Nice hip movement.
Maximus Harris is a great wrestler here right in front of us, in front of the cage. Raining down shots now right to the side of the head as he'll push him into the cage with a minute 30.
Maximus is also very good at like where his weight is distributed while he's on top in this turtle position. He's not too high to where when Shuey's butt comes up, he's not toppling over him, but he's also not too low so that it's still challenging for Shuey to come up.
Yes. Yeah, he's doing a good job of just weight distribution and managing where he puts his weight, where he posts.
Matching kicks after Shuey escapes the corner here.
Shuey's still in it though.
Yeah, he's still getting it, man. Still
Get those hips back.
Shuey did a good job to block the major takedown as he'll be wrestled down to the ground in more familiar territory.
Pass. Max is moving into a knee cut pass, moving around the side. There it is, settling into side control. Using that cage as a third opponent, right? Using that cage as my buddy to help you stay pinned there.
Right in front of the matchmaker too. She's getting a great view at the card that she has booked. What a great fight here.
What are you thinking at this point, Sheena? If you're the guy on bottom, if you're Jaden, and you're up against that cage, you're too far from your corner.
Yeah, no, I would definitely unlock my hands as Jaden's doing here and put my hands on hips and try to elevate, elevate Harris's hips up so that it gives me space to wiggle out.
And takes away his ability to attack,
Exactly, exactly. Now his hands have to frame.
So now he's got to frame, right? He's got to post, he's got to keep himself on top, and which takes away his ability to punch me. You know, so much of this fight game is about base and posture, right?
Time winding down, and that'll be the end of our second round here. Maximus Harris, another convincing round here, 2 of 3. Did forget what corner he was supposed to be in.
He's just happy, man. I'm just happy to be here. I'll take any corner.
Let's take a look at a nice takedown combo here from Maximus Harris. Maximus, again, the 21-year-old, he's certainly impressed as he basically dodged what could have been a game-ending uppercut there, able to control Shuey and then drive him back into the cage and later the ground.
And you know, Harris didn't like that when Shuey was coming forward, so I think Shuey needs more of that. Just more tuck your chin, straight punches.
Yeah. Yeah, that overhand, that served you well, but now it's time to shift gears, right?
So Maximus Harris seems to be in control here through 2 rounds. If you're Jaden Shuey, I think you're looking for a finish here one way or another.
You got to have a finish, man, because those takedowns count, right?
Oh, yeah.
The takedowns in control. That stays in the judge's head.
All right, 3 minutes up on the board. We are into our 3rd round here. Harris and Shuey ready to go at the center of the mat.
Ooh, good right hook.
Shuey trying to walk in on Harris. A familiar hockey fight feel in the Idaho Central Arena.
Right, these guys are landing some hard shots,
good reshot.
I think Shuey lost his footing, Jerry, just a little bit, allowing Harris to
roll through. Good reversal, right? Back to what we were talking about, right? Like, I'm getting taken down, what do I do next?
Harris will push to the corner.
Yep, Shuey needs to use that cage.
Yeah, he's got to use that cage, get that knee in there, and keep that knee active.
Frame on the head. I would say frame on the head. Try and get your butt back, legs back. Just one by one, work your way up.
Yeah, just systematically, right? And then we have Maximus doing a good job of keeping him off the cage, keeping his head away from the cage.
Maximus in full control here as he turns the body of Shuey, now trying to get in a few shots. That one big to the chin, to the side of the head. Shuey did a good job to almost roll out of it.
Man, good scrambles, man. These guys are scrambling, man. This is a good matchup.
There's a darce there.
There it is. He's going to let it go.
Yeah. Nice, good mount. Good transition to mount.
Yeah. Good, smooth game, all-around game from both of these guys.
We'll see if it slows down here with about 90 seconds remaining in this bout. Harris seems to be in full control. Does Jaden Shuey have something that he's hiding for the end of a fight.
Harris really wants that. It seems like Harris really wants that arm triangle.
He wants that arm triangle. He's getting there.
Oh, there he
is.
There it is.
There it is. He's doing a good job of talking on the phone, right? Like Jaden's keeping that elbow away from his head, breaking that connection so you can't get pressure on the side of the neck. Harris needs, there it is.
There's that tap.
Maximus Harris will finish his first amateur fight. A tap out in the 3rd round. Harris was in control the whole way. The hometown crowd goes wild. Welcome to MMA, Maximus Harris.
Yes. What a way to make a debut, right?
He's got a bright future ahead of him. And he's only 21.
Yeah.
What the heck? all these great fighters.
Let's take a look at some of the combos and some really good back and forth chain wrestling. I also do want to take a look at the finish of that fight. We'll take a look at all this together. We'll start with this. The combos, they were here all fight long for Harris. Then later on across the cage, we see some really good flipping around and body positioning, but Harris, no matter what Shuey was able to do in terms of escape, Harris, he had it going.
Yeah, he had an answer for everything.
Yeah.
He just knew where to go. He knew where he was.
He had that sense, right, of where to put his hips. You know, where to put his hips.
And he was working for that arm triangle for a minute and finally got it.
When you talk about MMA, it's mixed martial arts. You want to have the background of so many different disciplines. Maximus Harris showed here tonight in his first fight. He's got a deep bag, wrestling, fighting, submission.
And now jiu-jitsu with the SBG team.
Yeah.
He's definitely going to have a bright future. He's going to be a very well-rounded athlete.
Yeah, for sure.
SBG Idaho will be very proud of the 21-year-old. Let's get to the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight has been called at 1 minute and 50 seconds of the 3rd round by submission head and arm choke. Your winner, fighting out of the red corner, Maximus Harris.
His first time getting his hand raised.
Yeah.
That must feel great.
Yeah, and it's good too. He shows he's got a chin. There was a couple shots he took in there where I was like, oh man, that's not good. But he rallied, right? He showed it.
Say, that was an incredible fight. That was super hard fought in your first win, man. How you feeling right now?
Very good, guys. Glad I could bring it home for the Boise crowd. Thank you guys so much for being here. It means a lot. I'm ready for all they can give me. Shout out to the Renewal Boys for coming out. Oh, my work buddies, let's go.
I think you made a few fans here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it for Maximus Harris.